Hi, this is Courtney Dade, CEO of CSD Marketing and Consulting. Today's Thursday, so it's time for another session of Under the Crown. Under the Crown is an opportunity for me as a business owner for the past 10 years, business development and marketing expert for the past 20 years, and a brand new agency owner to kind of tell you what's under this crown and what's going on with my clients and maybe help you in your business or help you in your daily life depending on what's going on. I have not been on for a little bit, and it's not because I don't love you all, because this is one of my favorite things, but right now is a good time in business for everybody, just because a lot of vacations and things are going on. Business sometimes slows depending on what type of business you have, but right now is a really great time to work on your business, meaning the business and your function. So CSD Marketing has been doing that. We're working on a lot of processes and systems, working on revamping the website so that we can better serve our clients, and we also have new clients and we're making sure they're taken care of too. So I haven't been able to get away to do my videos, but I'm here today. That's all that matters. I have something that's on my heart today that I wanted to talk about, and it's been a theme that has come up several times this week, and so I was like, hey, perfect time to talk about it is Under the Crown. And what that is really talking about like perfectionism and maybe the fear of I don't know. I don't really want to go into that part of it, but really what it comes down to is this: is oftentimes we have, as business owners, entrepreneurs, employees, whatever the case may be, content creators, will not do something because based on the level of perfection that we believe it does or does not have. So there's just so many times that we're waiting for the perfect moment, that perfect piece, that perfect edit. And so because we're waiting and waiting, we won't put the thing out. And not to say that you should put sloppy work out there. You should always do things that you believe in. But if in the moment you're doing the best that you can with what you have, just be okay to put it out there. And this goes with a lot of things. It's not just with social media, which is what's come up a lot, but with a lot of things. So I want to talk about a business concept called MVP. And it's not most valuable player, which all y'all are, but this is for minimum viable product. And I don't know if many of you know, but I come from the world of product development. I used to work for Tony Robbins, the motivational speaker, doing his product development for years. And so one of the things that, he had a proven system, so he didn't have to do this much, but every once in a while we would get out there and do something or talk about something that was brand new. And he didn't know how his audience was going to take it. And this is all product developers, by the way, the really smart ones anyway, is we would do what's called a minimum viable product. And it's just an opportunity to produce a product that will allow us to get the most learnings and information about whether or not this is the right way to go. And it comes down to taking an idea that you have, building something, but not tweaking it to the point of perfection, putting it out into the world and seeing how it goes. And then once you see how it goes, you bring it back into the lab, you rebuild it, you zhuzh it up, and you might push it back out again, get some more. So if you ever notice, software does this a lot with the versions, right? This 0.0 and that 0.0, because they're constantly putting things out there, learning things about the product and bringing it back in. So if you're not a product developer, you don't have product, I believe that this is a great concept to take in other things that you may be working on. So back to what I've been experiencing this week. I have had both prospects and clients come to me, and I love the accountability with all the things that they think they aren't doing right. And honestly, most people are doing things correctly in their business when it does come to marketing. They just don't have the strategy, or they're not amplifying the right things, or they don't understand what's behind their instincts, that are like they're instinctually marketing, but they don't understand the mechanism behind it. And so that's where me and my team come in, because we can come in and amplify the things that you're already doing well. The majority of the time that we work with people, I always ask, like, what are you doing? What's working? What have you tried? What do you like? Like, what do you enjoy? Where do you spend your time? And whatever those answers are, we build a plan around that instead of trying to force them into something different. And even with that, say you have social media and you don't have all your content, you have some content, you have maybe not the right photos, you don't know what your story is, you don't have the right bio, just there's things that are missing. My recommendation is not to hide away and go build this thing, but to start to put things out there to learn more about your audience and also to learn more about yourself. One of my favorite things to do is, if you ever watch, we always watch the end, right? We watch the famous person that's already famous, or we see the person that is just got this raving success and is in the news. I really love it when those same people that are getting a ton of like press and attention in the moment will go back to some of their very first or earlier things to show you where it started. And I mean, really, if you look at that, you know, a lot of times it's just funny. But what is most important to me is that everyone started with humble beginnings. And so you really shouldn't look at humble beginnings as something terrible. It's really important. That's where you learn everything. And, you know, I speak to you as I speak to myself. There are still some things that I'm terrified of doing that I have not done. There's still some things that I overanalyze and have a million excuses as to why it's not perfect and I won't do it. But what I realize is every single day that I create this excuse and build that barrier, it's just less exposure opportunity that I am providing. So I'm absolutely guilty of it as well. So I tell you this because it's something we need to work on. But I want to encourage you today that if there's something that you're waiting on, something that you're tweaking and working on, you can break it up, you can partially build it, and you can put it out there. And you know, you have to have a lot of like good judgment on what you do and what you don't do. Maybe you don't like put the exact thing that you're going out there with. If you have an online product, maybe you do a webinar about the product, or you do a single video to see how it goes. But ultimately, you know, don't let perfectionism, over analysis paralysis, comparatitis, I got all these from someone else and I love these words, don't let the imposter syndrome, that's one that people talk about, don't let those things stop your progress. Don't let it kill your progress. It's not helpful. And then shameless plug, if you ever feel like you need support on moving to that next level, if you think you have the ingredients but can't quite figure out how to make the pie or make the soup, like, you know, book a consultation. Let's talk about it. You probably have it. I can probably send you off on your way with some great direction in a single conversation. Or if it's something that me and my team can come in and jump in and help you amplify what you're already doing well, like, that's why we're here. Anyway, I hope this was helpful more than anything. And I hear myself and I'm like, yeah, girl, you got to get that reel done. Oh my God. I don't know what's up with me and reels. Anyway, I hope you're having a great day. And yeah, next week, let's talk about something else. If you have any questions or anything specific that you're interested in me talking about, then leave me a comment. Thank you. Bye.